So Anthony, how long did it take you to get dressed this morning?
Is that a trick question, or are we counting the amount of time that actually took me to find a clean set of clothes?
No, I mean literally putting your clothes on from start to finish.
Well, I've never actually tied myself, but I'd say give or take 2 minutes. Why do you ask?
Well, for people with mobility challenges like being in a wheelchair, getting dressed and undressed can take a lot longer. In fact, it can be the most difficult part of the day.
That's what makes Superfly Adaptive Apparel so special. With strategically placed zippers and accessible designs, it can make getting dressed easier and reduce the stress that comes with it. The organization really lives their slogan, changing lives one zipper at a time.
Edmonton presenter Alex Smyth met up with the founder, Jacqueline Cameron, at her sewing machine in a warehouse in Calgary. Here's the story.
I'm Jacqueline Cameron, and I am the founder of Superfly Apparel. My husband was in a wheelchair, and his disability was such that it was getting difficult to dress him. It was taking an hour and a half. I thought, well, I need to adapt his clothes. So one day when he was struggling, I came up with a pair of scissors, and I walked up to him and I just cut his pants open, and he said, wow. So the next day, I had put the zipper in.
Zippers have been added to either side of the front legs of the shorts.
We were able to put the pants on so quickly. So that dressing, that part of the frustration was gone. It was amazing. People didn't notice him because he was in a wheelchair, but because he looked amazing all the time. And so that's how Superfly became.
Makrena Morozowski is a client of Superfly, and she stops by the warehouse to pick up a jacket she ordered online.
Well, hi, Makrena.
Hi,
so
Jackie.
good to see you.
I've been within the disabled community my whole life. Prior to Superfly, you know, I would just get some pants and I'd be putting them on, and I'd be, you know, probably would take a few more minutes.
This is so exciting.
Yes.
Wait till you see what we have ready for you.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And the jacket that I have, it's a rain jacket. And it's really cool actually because the zippers that got put on the jacket to make it adapted are highlight. There's a color in the jacket, so the color of the zipper sort of pops. But to me, that looks real cool.
So this is the way it works. You're going to find this so simple.
The Superfly allows for people to maintain their independence as long as possible, and then when independence might not be as efficient as possible, it allows for that transition for, you know, clothing on, clothing off to be much more quicker and reduce some frustrations that may come along with that.
So it's basically taking the garment apart, cutting it up, and closing it up with a zipper. For instance, a jacket, the sleeve drops right off. They don't even need to move their arm, and we just slip the sleeve on and then close it.
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, very easy on, easy off.
My favorite Superfly adaptive apparel probably would be the pants that I'm wearing right now. They're sporty, they're comfortable, and they provide that ability to get pants on more easily. They're almost like tearaways, but they're much better than tearaways. So I went to the gym the other day and had my shorts underneath and just zipped them off, and I was ready to go. It's just they're up, they're out of the way, and then
That's awesome.
easy. There are a variety of different options. I know people who've gotten their tuxes done for their wedding, right? That look real sharp. Everything from vests to dress pants, skirts, tank tops to shirts. There's a variety of different clothing that you can choose from to get adapted. And it can just make your life a little bit easier to get dressed, maintain your independence, or maintain that quickness in getting dressed.
Oh, how quick was that?
That was quick, that was seamless.
After my husband passed away, I thought, yes, I need to dive in and really make Superfly fly. So we're going to spread our wings and we're going to fly with him. Seeing the joy that Superfly brings to people, I'm extremely happy that I had the God-given talent to do that, and I feel it's a calling, and it's a calling I must answer.
What a great story and a great product. I'd wear the activewear for sure, and I didn't expect the company to be adapting suits as well.
I know, right? Jacqueline is incredible. You know, she started the company when she was 75 and is still heavily involved in the daily operations.
This company obviously means a great deal to her on many different levels, and it sounds like it's growing.
It really does. Superfly is partnered with Sport Chek and is starting to adapt some of their clothing. For more information about Jacqueline, her services, and products, you can visit the website at super-fly.com.